MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back are so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Weak roller right side. Belt ranges to his right. A flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Just underway here in San Francisco. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is camped under this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. And how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Batting second, first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Digging in, Buster Posey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting at it is Almora. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. Still no score. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Span is under it. 1 away.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. 0 for 7. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Schwarber racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a managed scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Gloved by Russell. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. So coming to the plate, Justin Ruggiano. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Span. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled back. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So stepping in, Kyle Hendricks. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs.
And that is off the first base bag. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. The throw into second. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. High pop up. Nunez is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More. Digging in now, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Madison
Goes down to get the
Bumgarner.
sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Joe Panik is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And the sinking fastball. Cold strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Denard Span comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And he'll dive back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Here's Buster Posey now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Wow, well, that's a combination of a little bit of speed and luck. He pulls the ball into the hole right there. You're going to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. High in the air out to center field. Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Brandon Crawford. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Right side, hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to third. Nunez is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2.
The second
Digging in
baseman,
for his
number
second
18,
at-bat, Ben Zobrist comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this will be fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Justin Ruggiano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Ruggiano.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Zobrist ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe.
So digging in now, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told.
Leading out for the Cubs, shortstop Addison.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball than right. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Giants 3 and the Cubs nothing. And there is Denard Span. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Denard.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. A quick out number 1.
The first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Buster Posey now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hit in the air to left. Schwarber has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Span is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher Kyle Hendricks.
Javier Baez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Span is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
He hit the corner and tries for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the belt, the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle, put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Giants. Koji Uehara enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Ready once again, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Leading off for the Giants. Right
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in San Francisco. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire too.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Span on the run. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder Jason Hayward.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Line towards center field. And Hayward has a base hit. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Nunez might try to make a play on it.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
To the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep. Standing in, Justin Ruggiano. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Justin Ruggiano.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now another 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Madison Bumgarner. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Joe Pennant. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Miguel Montero is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Montero.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
John Jay will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 30, John Jay.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
There goes Jay. Pitch misses low. The throw down. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Ruggiano. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. Could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything faster than that, he's got him off balance now.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Ready with the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ben Zobrist would be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Ruggiano is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Almora is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a
Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. His career numbers against Melanson, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 count. Here it is. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Pence on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Right side. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Madison Bumgarner. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.